Hello everybody, welcome back to Nemes Builds City Skylines After Dark. I'm your host Nemes with Bird Crew Studios, and welcome back to the region, I guess, of NemTopia. So the last couple of episodes, we did a couple things. One, we made some changes transportation-wise. We added metro stations, which are right here. And we are doing, wow, a lot. 1,088 people on the metro stations per week. So that's one of the fastest growing that I think we've done to date. We also created MRE. So this was a brand new area. We've had this tile open for a while because we had Highland and part of Chestnut over there. And we started development with some office areas, further office area, and we went with a giant strip of commercial, which right now isn't completely built up because we changed this over to a leisure district so that it would have basically night cycle. It would be fully functional. And then we have a ton of dense residential, which are filling up. We still have more of MRE to do, and we may do like a little suburban part of MRE back here as well. We can open another tile, but I'm not sure which one we should open, to be quite honest with you. I don't have to decide right now, but we could extend further west so that MRE can kind of build off. And we can make MRE a very significantly large portion of the map. Or we could open kind of a new area to extend Picklesville over this way, or Hogwarts. So I don't have to make that decision right now. We still have a couple of virgin ground here that we can do some stuff with. So if anybody has any thoughts on which tile they'd like to see opened up, would appreciate it. Now, we were having some problems with power, and that might be because we don't have a connection over here. So let me finish that up, because I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine on available. So we had other issues. We are having some traffic problems, especially because I built this to essentially allow people just to go off and right back on, which it looks like a significant number of people are doing. And then this up here is just a hot mess. So, I think we're gonna have to deal with this. Because this stoplight is horrible. So, yeah. I just, I don't know. I don't like the way that's set up at all. But we'll figure that out here shortly. I'm just looking at the possibility of doing some kind of entrance-exit system over here by the train station. Because, man, we're doing like highway slowdowns here, and that's usually a bad sign in general. And we're just not doing well on this front. And boy, that's a lot of emergency vehicles. What are you? These are all ambulances? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. So we're definitely going to have to deal with some... we're definitely going to have to deal with the traffic. I don't know how yet, but we're definitely going to have to deal with it. So I'll think about that. Meanwhile, we do have a fair amount of industrial demand, which I can fill with offices, or I can fill with industry. I think we're going to do a little bit of office space over here in the Hogwarts district. So I don't think we've really done anything like that over here. So let's go ahead and get some office district there. Oh, we do have... No, we don't. And I'll put some back here in the corner as well. Oh, there we go. We did have some on the upper... on the front portion of there by the university. So we'll add that and see if that takes care of our office director. So I asked last time what you guys think we should do for Picklesville. And so far, Pickle has chimed in and said, leave Picklesville alone. You know, maybe in that leave Brittany alone sort of a format. I like to think of it that way. That's how I imagine him asking for that. But we still have this valley district here kind of on the coast. And we could modernize the valley district. I don't know. Well, we don't have that much residential demand, but that might be what we do next. Is start to take the valley district and turn it into a more densely populated area. We did a little bit of it at the end here, and that's not doing us any traffic favors. But boy, didn't do us any traffic favors at all, did it? I'm going to go ahead and flip this back to light, because I don't think we can deal with that kind of traffic. It just doesn't look like a good idea. Alright, so this is our heavy industry. All of our demand stuff has sort of gone down. Do I want to build? Let me play with this for a second. Well, slope too steep. I'm just wondering if there's any way for us to get a ramp over here. It's not looking good. Oh, this is, it already looks horrible. This is what happens when you design sloppy instead of, like, I'm not going to be accused of some sort of, you know, aesthetic wonder here. Oops. So let's try... Get rid of that. Let's see if we can pull this down. Oops. Can I snap this? Space already occupied. I don't know what it is lately with these ramps not wanting to line up. This isn't the first time we've run into this. But I'm going to abandon this because it just doesn't look like it's going to turn out well. Now, what I could do is something more like this. to get the right traffic another avenue. Now I don't know that there's enough intelligence, and what I really need is a traffic mod that allows me to change the way that you can turn off on the lanes. If I could change this to be right turns only and then change this to be right turns only, then this would clear up. And so what I may look into after this recording session is finally going back and grabbing the traffic mod. I used to have one, but there were some issues with it, I think when After Dark came out. And my god, there are so many ambulances that are stuck. I don't know that there's anything such as a service road in this game, so I don't know that I can do anything about this whole ambulance issue, but we'll see. We'll give this a minute to... all this stuff's already been pathing, so there's not much we can do at this point. So we will... you know, before I move on with my life here, let's try one more thing. Let's go down here, over, and then around, and then down. Let's see if that helps at all. It's going to take a little while. We'll go ahead and speed things up. We do still have some open area here by the Twin Mountains area and the Highland District. Underhill still has some issues. Hogwarts, let's check on our new office space. Looks like it's filled out already. And it's almost all upgraded, so that's good. So let's take a look back over here at Emre. Now we can, if we'd like, spin up another set of office buildings, which I may do actually on this main drag. On the one side. I don't want to do both sides because I feel like that's just going to cause traffic nightmares. This may, so we'll have to keep a close eye on it. And boy, that's already getting a ton of traffic. And I wish, I guess I could have buckled it to the end there, but I wish that it was a right turn only so that there was no light there, because that's kind of unnecessarily slowing everybody down. I guess what I could do is delete that. Is it still connected? No. It looks like it's still connected. People are still getting in and out of the parking lot. So that may have worked out okay. Now there's no stoplight there, so they'll just jump right on there. And it's hard to say though because we're in a night cycle now, so the traffic may look better than it really is. I do think, though, that I want to get some more connections to that area. So I am going to put another 6-lane from here. Oops. From here. Why can't I do that? This one. Oh, is this the police station? No. What are you? Oh, elementary school. Alright, well, I'll move you over to there. And now, we'll do the 6-lane from here to here. And maybe that will clear up the highway side a little bit. We'll see. Bum-ba-dum. Alright. So we have some really bizarre kind of highway overpass things going on, but in general I'm not too upset about that. That's so for night cycle, that's fine, that's relatively fine, that's fine. And then we have we're still pretty trafficy on this main drag, most of which are still ambulances somehow, but we'll see how that fleshes out after the new street's been up and running for a while. I really like how those things look at night, by the way. So we're getting back into the day cycle. And so we'll check on our traffic here momentarily and see if there is any improvement. Now, what do we want to do with the back of Emre? Now, we could do kind of some suburbs in the back of Emre. Gosh, I almost want to do like a giant park development up on the hill. So let's see what something like that would look like. So let's start with let's do a big square off of this. And then let's do a botanical garden right off the main. Actually, no, we'll put that in the back. It'll be kind of the centerpiece in the back. And we'll do... let's do a little sports area in the corner here. We'll do tennis courts and basketball courts. And let's see, are there any other? No. We could do a beach volleyball court, but I think that's a tourism sand thing. We definitely don't have a beach nearby. We'll do a riding stable back in this area as well. Maybe right across from there. Let's do some water, and then we'll get some power back here. Let's see, power. We'll connect you and you, and then we'll go all the way around the back there. So that'll get us some power. What else do we want back here? We could do a riding trail, bicycle path maybe. And we'll do kind of a windy... oops. Connect there for folks who want a shorter circuit. And we'll do a longer little sub trail, and then another. Those who want to go on some really long rides. Yeah, and then we'll put some trees in. Do some oak trees. And then we'll do some evergreens back here as well. What other trees? Small birches. Alders, sure. Alright, now let's get back to the parks. We want to do a park with trees. Do that kind of right by the bike path there. We'll do a little plaza next to... we'll put a plaza on both sides of the botanical garden. And we'll do another park with trees. Maybe on the sides over here. Too steep. Okay, fair enough. We'll do a little playground right in here. We'll do another small park. Call it back here. And let's see. Do we need anything else? Let's do a little. What do they call those? Japanese gardens, yes. Do a bounce house right by the stables, maybe a carousel. And a dog park. Alright, we'll do that for now. Now let's see here. So we set up a bunch of leisure, essentially. Sorry, I was checking something else. So let's take a look back to parks again. And these guys don't have real access to it because we kind of put it all up here. But anyone we build around here will have access to it. To that degree, we could put some parks in kind of the midst of some of our residential areas here. So let's do that. We'll do smaller stuff in here. We'll do a Zen garden in here, right on the corner. We'll do some tennis courts maybe. No, those are too big. Carousel? No, too big still somehow. I think there's a small, or let's do a dog park. That's good in urban areas. Dog park, dog park. I know there's a dog park. There we go. We'll do a dog park on the corner here. There we go. That should help from a land value perspective around here. And we could put something on the main drag. Do we want, you know, we could do, well, we could do a plaza. And maybe do another plaza down here. And another one down here. Alright, that's a start. And we've got our giant kind of sprawling park complex up here, which is starting to look cool. I mean, we got a lot of work to do here, but I'm liking the beginnings of that as kind of a concept, right? So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and put a cut in here. I would love to know what your thoughts are on what we're doing with Emre, and also any other input you have on the rest of the region. Probably going to keep dabbling with the other areas, but concentrate a little bit until Emre is more developed. So if you're liking the series, please put a like down below. If you are not subscribed and would like to see more of our videos, please subscribe so you can get the alerts when our new videos go up, which is, to be fair, mostly daily at this point. In the meantime, I've been your host, Nemes with Burke Crew Studios. Have a great one.